When you think of nuts in Virginia, the kind you eat, you usually think of southeastern Virginia, Wakefield, that area, and peanuts, right? But here on the campus of Richard Bland College in Petersburg, there's a craze surrounding a different nut, the pecan, and it's harvest season. It just so happens that the college sits on a 1,200-acre farm that predates the Civil War. 100 years ago, the former owners, the Seward family, hired a landscape architect to plant 35 acres of pecan trees on their property.
This is the oldest and largest pecan grove in the state of Virginia, so it's a point of pride for the campus, and this is partly what's driving our desire to preserve the grove. It has tremendous historical significance.
That's where Farm Bureau's Tony Banks chipped in with some agricultural insight and advice to help bring back the farm.
We've been working with staff at Richard Bland College to identify production practices and harvest practices that would be conducive to the pecan enterprise. We've looked for some market opportunities, and we've also connected the college with some potential buyers both here in Virginia and North Carolina.
With more than 500 trees and plenty of pecans falling to the ground on a daily basis, their new equipment will be put to the test. But Dr. Saido and her staff realize that it's just the beginning of an amazing journey into unexplored territory.
As we learn more this year, we really are going to be developing a whole set of programs that will make sense for the community. We simply want to be sure that we're responding to what the demands and the interests are. And that's the essence of this project. It's being good stewards. It's being responsible for making certain that these groves and the wonderful harvests that we anticipate can be reinvested so that many, many generations to come can enjoy both the beauty but also the harvest, the yield from these trees.
Saido believes the Farm Bureau's assistance has given them a good start.
Our Director of Property Management and the grounds team here had very little knowledge about pecan trees and about what to expect by way of yield, about how to harvest the nuts, about who to sell the nuts to. Very little knowledge about how to care for the trees. So along all of those fronts and along all of those dimensions, the Farm Bureau has been an advisor to us, has been a resource to us, and we have been just so grateful for that aspect of the relationship, but also in terms of looking at longer range planning.
Saido also says students are more engaged this year as news about the harvest plans travel through social media. The groves have become more than just a beautiful part of the campus. They're a source of learning and discovery.
Right now, we are engaging students in our collective learning experience. So there are students who are working as part of the harvest, and this is part of their work-study assignment. And as I talk to them when I'm walking around, they seem to be really enjoying this opportunity to be outside. It's a beautiful time of year, but also learning about what this agribusiness is about. So there's that piece of it, but longer term, again, this is a trial year. We are really in learning mode. As we go forward, however, we are planning to integrate agribusiness into our overall business program.
From the campus of Richard Bland College in Petersburg, Virginia, I'm Patrick Dunn.